So how do we stop navigation in Blazor? So there is one method you can use within the navigation manager component, and that is named register location changing handler. So you call this method and you pass in your method handler. So in this example, our method handler is named location changing handler, and this is the contents of this method. So basically it's just outputting to the console, and then I have here context that prevent navigation. So calling this method of this location changing context object would prevent the user from navigating to a different location or URI. Okay, so let us run this example. And so you have also noticed that we have also implemented the dispose method of the iDisposable interface, so that when you call register location changing handler, it returns an iDisposable, and then within our dispose method we can call that and dispose of this handler. Okay, so we'll talk about later on why we have to do that. So let's just wait for our uh, example to show up. Okay, so let's fix our screens here first. So let us navigate to this control navigation page. So we have here user navigated from home to control navigation page. So this is where we've added this location changing handler that would prevent us from navigating to a different location. So if we are here inside of our control navigation and we go to a uh, different location or page, then it would execute the handler and then would prevent us or stop us from navigating to a different location or page. So one common use of this is that, for example, if your page is a form that has unsaved data, then you can prompt the user if uh, the user hasn't saved the data yet, and then you can stop the user from navigating to a different location or page. Okay, so now why do we need to dispose of this location changing handler? It's because if we don't do that, every time our location, I mean our component is being rendered, it will keep registering the location changing handler method. Okay, so we have that example. So let's run this other example here where I've set up multiple location changing handlers. Okay, set this one as a starter project, and then let's look at the pages here. So here we have the counter page and then the weather page. So I've set up here uh, two location changing handlers, one for the weather and then one for the counter, but I did not dispose of them via the dispose method. All right, so if we run this and see how it would be look like, then we'll see that it's important to have our handlers being disposed every time a component is being taken off or destroyed, right? So hopefully this comes up anytime now. Okay, okay, so we now have our example here. Let's navigate or arrange our screen first. So now we have here uh, the home page, and then let's navigate to counter. Okay, so now we are now on our counter page, and then let's go to weather. Okay, so now the location changing handler is being executed for the counter. Then again from the weather page, let's navigate back to home, and as you can see that we have now here multiple uh, displays of the console right line part, right? This section. So now every time these components are being rendered, it keeps registering here, but it never gets destroyed every time also that the component is being destroyed. Okay, so that's something that you should take note of, so as to prevent any unnecessary behavior. Okay, so as you can see, it keeps multiplying the number of handlers being added every time the component pages are being rendered. Okay, all right. So this location changing handler also, so every time uh, you you set this one up in whatever pages that you have, it will also be executed, all of it. Okay, so you have to take note that uh, disposing of it uh, in your component is very important. All right, so that is how you stop navigation within Blazor.